Alright guys, got my Ancestry kit from Ancestry.com. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to take this Ancestry thing and go ahead and send it off. Alright, so once you go ahead and you take the plastic off, this is what it looks like. You got your welcome to Ancestry kit, you know, I guess kind of like a welcome thing. You got your instructions here. I gotta activate my thing online, so showing you how to do the test correctly. Here is the bag. Once you collect everything, and here is one of the vials right here. And try to see what's in here. Trying to do this with one hand. Wait, hold on, what is this? Ah, okay, so this is my package return box. So once I go ahead and submit my spittle in this thing, I'll put it in this box and then send it back off. Don't forget to activate it. So let's try to see if we can go ahead and get this thing activated. All right, so let's go ahead and get our vial out. Okay. What is this? All right, so I guess that's like a vial. So let me go ahead and there's our activation code. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a minute. So let's just read what it says. So it says, fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. Fill the tube until your saliva, not including bubbles, is at or just above the wavy line. It's easy. It's less than 1/4 teaspoon. Do not overfill. So let's go ahead and fill it up. All right, so we got this this thing here is filled up. All right, let's see what the next thing is. Replace the funnel with the cap. Remove the funnel from the tube. Screw on the enclosed cap tightly to release the solution that will stabilize the DNA in your saliva. So let's do that. Alright, so we went ahead and did that. We took this little funnel piece off, put this on, and we got mixed with some blue stuff. Now it says, okay, tighten to release the stabilizing fluid. You will know it works when the blue solution from the cap is empty into the tube. So I still got a little bit. I may have to tighten it a little bit more. Okay, but after that it says shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. This will ensure your sample mixes thoroughly with a stabilizing solution so our lab can best process your sample. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I guess that should be it. Alright, place the tube in the collection bag. Place the sample inside the collection bag provided in your DNA kit. Seal the bag with the adhesive strip. Alright, so let's get our bag here. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy inside. Alright, got that in there. So now we gotta do is put this in the prepaid box, which is here, and send it off. Alright, so now I'm on the site, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the little activation code and get ready to send this out. So let's see what we got. All right. Oh, okay, let me see. All right, so we got the validation code in. I'll go ahead and click next. Okay. Let's put in my birth year. Yep, I was born in 1982. My old guy. All right. I want it all, baby. Okay, so activate kit. All right, so. All right. Let me see, link to a family tree. Johnson family tree. That's me. This is me. Cool. Wow. My surname is 63% England. So therefore, that's why when I speak in a British accent, it just comes out so accurate. 63% England, 23% Ireland, and 9% United Kingdom. So therefore, I think I will be going back to my English roots, and we will see what my DNA results are, and we will go from there, shall we? Alright, so check this out, man. My results came in, so I'm getting ready to pull it up. Got an email confirmation saying that my results are in, and I'm getting ready to pull this up. So bear with me for 1 second. I just want to make sure that I'm going to the site. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to check this out in a minute, man. I'm kind of excited to see, what's going on. So, okay, so here we are. My DNA results are in. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go up here to DNA. I'm on Ancestry.com. And we're going to go to your DNA results summary. Wow, look at all of these people that I'm connected with. 282 fourth cousins or closer. Oh, here we are. Ethnicity Estimate. 35% Cameroon Congo, 14% Ivory Coast Ghana, and 51% other regions. So let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on. View your genetic ancestry. Let's go to that. 15 ethnicity regions, 1 genetic community. So I guess based on my ethnicity, what's this? 35% Cameroon, okay. So I guess my ethnicity region, or my genetic community, I guess these would be people that I am, where most of my family would come from. So mostly Georgia, some of Alabama, some of South Carolina, and some parts of northern Florida, which I kind of already knew anyway. That a lot of my family resided in Georgia and Alabama. Well, not really Alabama, but mostly in Georgia and northern Florida. And I heard of a couple of people in South Carolina, but I wasn't too sure. Let's go back. But wow, this is great, man. I mean, to look at this stuff and to to just look at this and just to kind of get some insight on where I'm from, what's actually in my blood. I'm actually messing up right now, but I'm trying to get to this pie chart. Let's see, how can I get to this pie chart? Let's go back to genetic ancestry. Let's click on this. Here we are. Wow. So I'm 87% African. Well, to be honest, I would have never thought that I was actually 87% African. I thought I probably would have been more like, lower 70s, close to the 60s. But to know that majority of my ethnicity is 87%. Like my wife, for instance, I think she was only in the 60s. You know, when it came to her ethnicity from Africa, and I think she was more like 20 or 30% in Europe. Look at that, 11% European, but mostly it is Cameroon Congo. Let's look at Europe. 5% Irish, 2% Great Britain, 2% Scandinavian, 2% Iberian Peninsula. I mean, it's not really much, and I mean, it's really not much to where it's gonna make too much of a difference. But low confidence region, 1% Caucasus. So I guess I'm 1% Caucasian, if that's what that means, or more than 1% Middle Eastern. But wow, this is great. Senegal, 7% Senegal. Let's look at Cameroon Congo. Wow, that is just. That's my uncle right there. You know what I'm saying? He loved climbing those trees with just his bare feet. Wow, look at the heritage. Nigeria, Republic of Congo, Zambia. Wow, I mean, just look at all of these places. I mean, it's even talking about the slave trade, international slave trade, and how a lot of these people came from this region of the world, or this region of Africa. It was brought over by slave ships, and majority of them ended up in places like Georgia and the Carolinas. So that would explain in depth of, which I already knew, that most likely my ancestors were descendants of slaves, and that's how they ended up here, in this region. Wow, this is. So these are people that I've already put in my family tree, based on um, based on the information that I got about my family. This guy Joseph Scott, Alik Martin, Victoria Scott. So it's saying, I guess before 1850, they were there in this region of the state in Georgia, and then around 1850, people started moving to North Carolina and Virginia, and then around 1875, wow, I got people that migrated to Arkansas. I had some people that, I guess, around like the 1900s, some went up to New Jersey and Maryland, some went over to Arkansas, and then around 1925, I guess I had some people that moved up to, I guess up there by, Chicago, Illinois. But yeah, look at that, Victoria Scott. These are people that are just, you know, um, just all in my ancestry. Let's go back to the home page. But yeah, look at all of these people, man. Who've taken this test, and these are my DNA matches. Like, all of these people are my DNA matches. That's my cousin there. He is my grandmother's nephew. So I'm in close contact with my cousin Brian. But all of these people, like third cousins and fourth cousins, and a lot of these people have some of the same people inside of my family tree. So look at that, 23 people, 113 people that's in their family tree that's also in mine. Wow, 323 people. I mean, I'm just kind of blown away right now. And I don't even know half of these people. So I'm really going to be doing a lot of research and this is gonna be quite a journey. Quite a journey. I don't know if I'm gonna film my whole journey of me finding a lot of my family members and connecting with them. But what I plan on doing now is that I'm gonna start reaching out to the people who are basically closely related to me. Anybody that's closely related to me, or people that have a lot of the same, people that's in their family trees that is shared in my family tree. Then those are the people that I want to reach out to, that I can directly connect to, because they can probably give me a little bit more information, especially the older people, because then they can say who their grandmothers and who their grandfathers were and who their great grandmothers and great grandfathers were and all of that stuff. So those are the people that I'm going to be reaching out to first. And I mean, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting to actually get this DNA test done, and to just see the different parts of the world, and how genetics, how you can take your genetics and just trace it back to different regions of the world. So, but what I want to know is that when they start talking about like the Polynesians and the Scandinavians, like I want to know, like, how did that actually get into my genetics, basically. And I'm pretty sure slavery and things like that had a lot to do with it. So that's what I speculate, but I'm not too sure, and that's why I kind of want to go ahead and try to get as much as I can from a lot of these family members and things of that nature, and just really start to connect and meet up with people who I'm connected to, genetically through our blood. But this is just something that I did. I thought it was just interesting. It would be interesting for me to get this done. Plus, my wife, she's been badgering me to get this whole DNA thing done since she got hers, and she's really been excited. So I decided to go ahead and get mine taken care of as soon as I had the money, and I think it was only about $100. Went to Ancestry.com. I think right now it's about 79 at the moment. So it's a little cheap. But this really it doesn't mean nothing when it comes to my salvation. This isn't gonna change my attitude. I know some people would see this stuff and they would just be like, man, I'm 87% African. I can trace my roots back to the motherland. I got more African in me than anyone else, and my peoples. I used to be a king. We used to be kings and queens back in Egypt. I am who I am. I can't. And just like, you guys are who you are. None of us have control over who we are genetically. We have no control over where we came from, what we look like, or anything like that. We are who we are. And just like the Bible says, we're all in Christ. We're all the same. And if you trace all of our genetics back, all of our DNA, it'll only go back to two people, Adam and Eve. We're all connected genetically, DNA-wise, and we can all be traced back to two people. And I mean, that's scientifically proven. That's some homework I want you guys to look up, of how we have been traced back to two people, one man and one woman on this earth. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Just wanted to kind of share my experience with Ancestry.com. I mean, and once again, they're not paying me for this. I'm not sponsoring them, or they're not sponsoring me or anything like that. We took this test and we went ahead and we got our DNA done. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I highly urge that you guys go ahead and get this done. And I may end up finding out that some of you guys who's actually watching this video are probably connected to me genetically too. So I mean, that'll be pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, like, rate, thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, and if you guys subscribe to me, or if you are planning on subscribing, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that little bell symbol, that notification, so whenever I do put up a video, you guys will be the first one to see it. But as always, you guys have a blessed day.